It is now my pleasure to introduce our student speaker, Ms. Brittany Sherron. Brittany is graduating with a double major in political science and Spanish. Since moving to Davis from Fresno, California, she has fallen in love with performance art, vegan cooking, and riding her bike under the stars. She is an active member of 5 honor societies, including Phi Beta Kappa and Prytanean, and works at Trader Joe's. She is completing 2 honors theses, one for each major, and her research is in post-dictatorship trauma in Argentina and Chile, and the application of ethical philosophy in politics. After graduating, she plans to spend some time in Argentina, where she studied abroad, before completing a master's in Latin American studies and then attending law school. Welcome, Brittany.
Thank you, Dean Kaiser. Good afternoon, Provost Hexter, Deans of the College of Letters and Science, distinguished faculty, and staff. I would like to personally welcome the friends and families here today that have made this day possible for each and every one of us. Most importantly, welcome graduates of the class of 2015. You did it. We did it. For just a moment, I want to invite everyone to think of the most beautiful quilt you've ever seen. Each individual square has a unique pattern, some breathtaking design that makes it special and adds to the charm of the whole. The quilt itself is strong and will keep any degree of chill out. It has integrity, it is dependable, and there is no other quilt that has ever been made quite like it. Now imagine that each of the smaller squares that make up the beautiful patchwork is actually each of us. Our personal experiences over the past few years make our individual squares perfectly unique and awe-inspiring. But together, we have become strong, we have integrity, we are dependable, and what holds us together is so beautiful. Over the past 4 years, we have made connections that will last the rest of our lives, not only with the amazing professors and faculty here, but with each other. Our time at UC Davis has shaped us. We are no longer the kids who graduated high school. We are adults, ready to take the next step in our lives. For some of us, that's grad school. For others, it's getting a job or working on a project somewhere we're needed. For a few, it means taking some time to get acquainted with mom and dad's new couch. But wherever we are, we're in it together. I may not have been there that time you decided to study abroad, or that time you and your friends went bowling after acing a midterm, that time when you called your mom and told her that you got in a bike crash on your way to your first class freshman year, or that time when you and your roommates argued for a month about who wasn't doing the dishes. Even though I wasn't there, I know what that all feels like. Collectively, we have lived through 4 years of late-night study sessions, cookies at the dining commons, biking through the wind and rain, and movie nights we will never forget. I'll always remember the feeling I got on Decision Day 2011, the feeling I got when I decided to attend UC Davis. As I looked out from the Mondavi Center balcony and saw the banda around the corner, I could feel something in the over-pollinated spring air. When my dad asked me how I knew after being here for only 5 minutes, I replied that I just felt home. He looked at me for a moment, furrowed his brow, and said, "Well, I guess we better buy a sweatshirt." So I went to the bookstore and I bought a sweatshirt. And much like the sweatshirts and t-shirts that live in all of our closets, it brings me back to the moments that mean the most to me, the moments I felt home here. Whenever I see someone wearing UC Davis gear, I feel like we're already friends. I know that person would be there for me if I fell off my bike or I was a nickel short at the coffee shop. I know this because I've seen us show up for each other. Since the moment I bought that first UC Davis sweatshirt, I have been connected to every person sitting here today. We, as the class of 2015, have each other's backs. We are a networking support system of driven, passionate people determined to make a difference in the world, to do something that means something, to better our local communities, our state, the country, the world, without ever forgetting to smile. No matter where you're headed next year or 10 years from now, I want you to remember the image of that beautiful quilt, of all the hard work you did, and of everything you accomplished. Trust yourself. You're an Aggie. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you.